Yeah. Yeah. Na 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 na. We kept saying soon we should, like the words would make it happen. Every month became another half-finished conversation. You sent a date, I checked the time. Before another week could move, this time neither one of us found a reason not to follow through. We almost made it complicated. Not this time. We almost let the moment pass us. Not this time. Then we showed up like we promised, right on time. We finally did the thing we kept on talking about. No more one of these days, no more leaving it around. We finally did, and it felt easier than we thought. Sometimes the smallest promise is the best one to keep. One day, one place, no reason to delay. We finally did, and I'm glad we found a way. We showed up, we followed through, we finally did. Nothing needed to be special. We didn't plan the perfect day. We ordered something ordinary, then talked the afternoon away. You said, why do we wait so long? I said, we always say that part. Then we made another promise and put it straight into the calendar. We almost made it complicated. Not this time. We almost let the moment pass us. Not this time. Then we showed up like we promised, right on time. We finally did the thing we kept on talking about. No more one of these days, no more leaving it around. We finally did, and it felt easier than we thought. Sometimes the smallest promise is the best one to keep. One day, one place, no reason to delay. We finally did, and I'm glad we found a way. Maybe closeness is not magic. Maybe it is making time, taking something from someday and giving it a place in life. No grand occasion, no perfect view, just being where we said we would be with someone true. We finally did the thing we kept on talking about. No more one of these days. Now we know what showing up means. We finally did, and it felt better than we thought. Sometimes the smallest promise is the one that brings you close. One day, one place, no reason to delay. We finally did, and I'm glad we found a way. We finally did. We finally did. I heard the news this afternoon and smiled before I knew. My hand was already reaching for the phone to call you. There were other names I could have chosen, other people I could tell, but somehow every happy moment finds its way to you so well. You always make the good feel bigger without turning it into more. You you had believed it too. You never make the moment smaller, never make it yours instead. You only add a little brightness to the happiness I bring. You always make the good feel bigger without turning it into more. You know how to celebrate the moment and leave it just as warm. You get the good news first before I find the perfect words, before I tell the whole wide world. You get the good news first. You know the road that brought me here. You know what made it worth. So when something finally goes right, you get the good news first. Some people hear the headline, you remember every page. You know the parts that took the longest and the doubts along the way. No big speech, no need to rehearse. The moment something good arrives, you get the good news first. You get the good news first before I find the perfect words, before I tell the whole wide world. You get the good news first. You know the road that brought me here. You know what made it worth. So when something finally goes right, you get the good news first. You get the good news first. You said I'm going that way. You could come along, like it wasn't an invitation, like it wasn't anything at all. I almost said I had things waiting, then forgot what they could be. Something in the way you asked me made the answer feel easy. No time to plan it, no reason to know. Sometimes the best part starts when you simply decide to go. Come along, that was all you said. One small phrase and the whole day opened. Come along, no promise, no design. I thought I had somewhere else to be. Now I'm glad I changed my mind. One short question, one easy song. You said come along, so I came along. Come along, come along. We took the slower elevator, stopped to help someone upstairs. You told me things I never knew, like the story had been waiting there. Nothing felt like an occasion, nothing needed to impress. It was only time together, and somehow that was more than enough. No time to plan it, no reason to know. Sometimes the best part starts when you simply decide to go. Come along, that was all you said. One small phrase and the whole day opened. Come along, no promise, no design. I thought I had somewhere else to be. Now I'm glad I changed my mind. One short question, one easy song. You said come along, so I came along. Maybe life gets better in the space between two plans, when somebody leaves the door open and you take the offered hand. No grand direction, no need to be long, just one little moment asking you to come along. Come along, that was all you said. One small phrase and the whole day opened. Come along, no promise, no design. I thought I had somewhere else to be. Now I'm glad I changed my mind. One short question, one easy song. You said come along, so I came along. my mind. Better than I thought, better than I planned, better than I planned. I met someone who knew my hometown. We laughed about the same old place. Someone pulled another chair in, like I had always known their names. The little things kept adding up, a joke, a story, one more song. I didn't need a perfect evening, just enough to stay along. I stopped checking the time, stopped planning my escape. Sometimes the night gets better when you let it change its shape. It was better than I expected, lighter than I thought it'd be. I came in with 1 foot leaving. Now the whole room feels easy. It was better than I expected. Nothing perfect, nothing grand, just a few good conversations and a song I didn't plan. I thought I'd stay an hour, then forgot to count the time. It was better than I expected, and I'm glad I changed my mind. Maybe joy can be that simple, showing up before you know, leaving room for one good moment to become a little more. No big promise, no perfect sign, just a night that found me at the right time. It was better than I expected, brighter than I thought it'd be. I came in with 1 foot leaving. Now I'm moving with the beat. It was better than I expected. Nothing perfect, nothing grand, just a few good conversations and a song I didn't plan. I thought I'd stay an hour, now I'm last in line. It was better than I expected, and I'm glad I changed my mind. Better than I thought, better than I expected. I wasn't looking for a reason to see the day a different way. I had my thoughts in little circles and too much waiting on my plate. Then you said something almost simple, like you had noticed all along. You make the hard things look much lighter, and somehow that was what I needed. You didn't try to change the moment, you only let the good parts show. One honest line can move the daylight further than we ever know. You said the right thing at the right time, turned a small moment into a brighter one in my mind. You said the right thing, nothing rehearsed. Sometimes a few words can make the whole day work. I carry that feeling everywhere I went. You said the right thing, and I believed it when you said it. The hours kept moving like they always do. The same old calls, the same routine. But every time I started doubting, your words came quietly back to me. I stood a little more upright, I spoke before I changed my mind. I believed it when you said it. Maybe you forgot it before the hour was through, but a sentence can stay longer than the person speaking knew. No grand advice, no perfect view, just a little faith that sounded true. You said the right thing at the right time, turned a small moment into a brighter one in my mind. You said the right thing, nothing rehearsed. Sometimes a few words can make the whole day work. I carried that feeling further than you knew. You said the right thing, and now I see it too. Now I see it too. I found the picture yesterday, the one I tried to hide. That jacket looked completely wrong, I wore it like a prize. You were standing right beside me, trying not to laugh. Back then I thought the whole day was a total photograph disaster. I used to skip that part whenever we told the story. Now it might be the best part of the whole memory. It's funny now, the things that felt so serious, the wrong words and the wrong turns that nearly embarrassed us. It's funny now how time can change the view. What I wanted to forget is what I like remembering with you. We got it wrong, we made it through. It wasn't funny then, but it's funny now. I missed the train by half a minute. You dropped the tickets twice. We took directions from a stranger who was confidently wrong. We argued over where to go, then ended up somewhere new. Nothing worked the way we planned, but somehow everything came through. I used to call it bad luck whenever we told the story. Now every little mistake makes it a better memory. It's funny now, the things that felt so serious, the wrong words and the wrong turns that nearly embarrassed us. It's funny now how time can change the view. What I wanted to forget is what I like remembering with you. We got it wrong, we made it through. It wasn't funny then, but it's funny now. Maybe growing up is learning not to edit every scene. Some of the imperfect moments keep the story feeling real. No perfect picture, no perfect route, just enough time to laugh about it now. It's funny now, the things that felt so serious, the wrong words and the wrong turns that brought out the best in us. It's funny now how time can change the view. What I wanted to forget is what I like remembering with you. We got it wrong, we made it through. It wasn't funny then, but it's funny now. It's funny now, it's funny now. I like to know where we are going. You like to choose it on the way. I'm early with a list of questions. You arrive with things to say. I keep every little detail. You remember how it felt. Somehow when we tell the story, both versions fit as well. You read the room before you enter, I start talking at the door. You think twice before an answer. I say mine and then say more. You know when to leave the silence, I know when to make you laugh. We never take the same direction, but we end up on the same path. You slow me down when I move too fast. You pull me forward when I hold back. Maybe we were never meant to see the world the same. We meet in the middle without giving anything up. You bring a different rhythm and somehow it fits with mine. We meet in the middle, not too close, not far apart. You see one side of the picture, I see the other half. Different ways, the same good feeling. We meet in the middle and it works every time. I would have left before the ending. You said, let's give it one more song. I would have changed the whole arrangement. You said, maybe nothing's wrong. Every time we disagree, we find another point of view. Nothing has to be identical to feel completely true. You clear the noise when I lose the thread. You find the words I almost said. Maybe we were never meant to see the world the same. We meet in the middle without giving anything up. You bring a different rhythm and somehow it fits with mine. We meet in the middle, not too close, not far apart. You see one side of the picture, I see the other half. Different ways, the same good feeling. We meet in the middle and it works every time. You take the window, you take the aisle. You need a minute, I stay a while. There is plenty of room for both of us here. No one has to disappear. We meet in the middle without giving anything up. You bring a different rhythm and somehow it fits with mine. We meet in the middle every time. We find a way. You see one side of the picture, I bring another shade. Different ways, the same good feeling. We meet in the middle and it works every time. It works every time. It works every time. I had enough reasons to wait. I chose it anyway. I read the same old list again. The good, the bad, the maybe. Every answer had a question. Every choice felt slightly shaky. I asked too many people till their voices filled my head. Then I closed all the open windows and listened to myself instead. I thought the right decision would feel certain from the start, but sometimes you move forward with a little doubt still in your heart. I chose it anyway. Before the fear could change me, I chose it anyway, and nothing fell apart. The room stayed where it was. The world it's not a feeling that arrives. Maybe it is choosing while the questions are alive. No sudden answer, no perfect day, just one clear step I was willing to take. I chose it anyway, before the fear could change me. I chose it anyway, and found a steadier heart. The room stayed where it was, the world kept turning straight, but something in me opened the moment that I chose my way. No perfect guarantee, no sign that made me stay. I trusted what I wanted and chose it anyway. I chose it anyway. I chose it anyway. I saw you waiting by the door, like you had somewhere else to be. I could have smiled and walked away, but that's not who I wanna be. So I said something ordinary. You laughed like it was something new. One little question turned the moment into me and you. I used to wait for perfect timing, till the feeling disappeared. This time I let the words come out, before I gave them time to fear. I made the first move and the whole room changed. One step closer and nothing felt the same. I made the first move, no script, no perfect line. Sometimes the best thing happens when you stop waiting for a sign. I made the first move, now you're walking next to me. Funny how a small hello can become everything. One hello, one small move, that's all it took. You told me things you never mentioned, I told you what I almost hid. We kept the conversation moving, like we already knew the rhythm. No fireworks or big confession, no reason to pretend. Just two people finding something neither one expected yet. I used to wait for perfect timing, till the feeling disappeared. This time I let the words come out, before I gave them time to fear. I made the first move and the whole room changed. One step closer and nothing felt the same. I made the first move, no script, no perfect line. Sometimes the best thing happens when you stop waiting for a sign. I made the first move, now you're walking next to me. Funny how a small hello can become everything. Maybe courage isn't louder, maybe it is simply clear, saying what you wanna say while the moment's still right here. No grand plan, no guarantee, just one good choice that started everything. I made the first move and the whole room changed. One step closer and nothing felt the same. I made the first move, no script, no perfect line. Sometimes the best thing happens when you stop waiting for a sign. I made the first move, now you're walking next to me. Funny how a small hello can become everything. I made the first move. I mentioned it one evening, and forgot I ever did. A little place I wanted to see, a song I liked when I was a kid. Weeks went by without a reason for the story to return. Then you brought it up so casually, like every word had stayed with you. I said, how did you remember? You told me, why would I forget? It was only one small detail, but it mattered when you said it. You remembered something I had almost lost, a passing conversation that I never gave much thought. You remembered, and the whole thing felt brand new. Funny how a little detail can tell me how you listen to. Nothing grand, nothing clever, you just smiled and said, I remember. You knew the name of my first teacher, the book I never gave away, the reason I avoid that movie, and the joke I always make. I started counting all the moments you had quietly held on to. Maybe being seen is simply someone keeping part of you. I said, how did you remember? You told me it stayed in my head. It was only one small detail, but I meant it when I said it. You remembered something I had almost lost, a passing conversation that I never gave much thought. You remembered, and the whole thing felt brand new. Funny how a little detail can tell me how you listen to. Nothing grand, nothing clever, you just smiled and said, I remember. Not every feeling needs a promise, not every sign has to be loud. Sometimes knowing you were listening is enough to stand out. One small story, one simple word, and suddenly I knew I had been heard. You remembered something I had almost lost, a passing conversation that was worth more than I thought. You remembered, and the whole thing felt brand new. Funny how a little detail can bring me closer back to you. Nothing grand, nothing clever, you just smiled and said, I remember. I remember too. I called you by the wrong name, then tried to act like nothing changed. You looked at me for half a second, and I could feel it on my face. I started talking even faster, like more words might make it right. You let me finish every excuse, then laughed until I laughed. I thought the moment would get awkward. I thought I'd want to disappear, but somehow being less than perfect made it easier to stay right here. We laughed it off, and the whole thing got lighter. get awkward. I thought I'd want to disappear, but somehow being less than perfect made it easier to stay right here. We laughed it off and the whole thing got lighter. What felt so big was already getting smaller. We laughed it off, no reason to pretend. Sometimes one little mistake can make two people better friends. No careful cover, no need to stop. You looked at me and we laughed it off. Maybe comfort starts when nobody performs, when the polished little version doesn't matter anymore. No perfect timing, no flawless part, just room enough to show an honest heart. We laughed it off and the whole room got brighter. What felt so big couldn't hold us any longer. We laughed it off, no reason to pretend. Sometimes one little mistake can bring two people closer in the end. No careful cover, no need to stop. You looked at me and we laughed it off. We laughed it off. I kept the words in smaller pieces, changed the subject every time. Try to make the truth sound lighter till it barely sounded mine. You could tell I had been holding something just behind my smile. So you waited without asking and stayed with me a little while. I thought the room might change the second I let it show, but honesty felt easier than carrying it alone. Now that I said it, everything feels clearer. Nothing broke between us, you only moved a little nearer. Now that I said it, I can finally let it rest. All the words I kept rewriting sounded better when I said them. No perfect time, no careful script. Now that I said it, I'm glad I didn't hide it. I said it, and it feels alright. You didn't make it complicated, you didn't ask me to explain. You said, I think I understand you, and the tension slipped away. We kept talking like we always do, only something had changed. There was more room in the silence and less distance in the space. I thought the room might change the second I let it show, but honesty felt easier than carrying it alone. Now that I said it, everything feels clearer. Nothing broke between us, you only moved a little nearer. Now that I said it, I can finally let it rest. All the words I kept rewriting sounded better when I said them. No perfect timing, no careful script. Now that I said it, I'm glad I didn't hide it. Maybe truth does not need thunder, maybe it just needs a voice. One honest sentence in the open can become the better choice. No grand confession, no dramatic scene, just saying be seen. Now that I said it, everything feels clearer. Nothing broke between us. You only moved a little nearer. Now that I said it, I can finally breathe again. All the words I kept rewriting found the place they should have been. No perfect timing, no careful script. Now that I said it, I'm glad I didn't hide it. I'm glad I didn't hide it. You never make a big announcement when you show up right on time. You remember what I mentioned even when it slips my mind. You know when I need an answer and when I only need a chair. Somehow all the complicated things feel smaller when you're there. You don't try to change the whole day. You only help me find my pace, and every time I lose the rhythm, you bring me back without a trace. You make it easier to say what I mean. You make it easier to be where I am. Nothing dramatic, nothing rehearsed. You take the weight out of the moment before it gets worse. You make it easier just by being near. Some people add more questions. You make everything clear. A little lighter, a little clearer. You can tell when I am rushing before I notice it myself. You ask one simple question and put the noise back on the shelf. We don't need a perfect reason to sit and talk a little while. You have a way of making ordinary days feel worth another mile. Yeah, you don't try to change the whole day. You only help me find my pace, and every time I lose the rhythm, you bring me back without a trace. You make it easier to say what I mean. You make it easier to be where I am. Nothing dramatic, nothing rehearsed. You take the weight out of the moment before it gets worse. You make it easier just by being near. Some people add more questions. You make everything clear. Maybe trust is something quiet, built in all the things you do, in every small consistent moment that keeps leading back to you. No perfect promise, no need to prove, just the kind of steady feeling that makes it easier to move. You make it easier to say what I mean. You make it easier to be where I am. Nothing dramatic, nothing rehearsed. You take the weight out of the moment and help me find the words. You make it easier just by being near. Some people add more questions. You make everything clear. You make it easier. You said it first, but I was thinking the same. I kept the question to myself. You kept looking for the words. We talked around the obvious, like neither one of us was sure. You moved your glass across the table, then laughed and looked away. I thought I saw the answer, but I didn't want to make a guess. Then you leaned in a little closer, said, "Can I tell you something same at exactly the same time, both pretending not to notice what was written in plain sight. We were thinking the same, no more reading every sign. You said the words I almost said, and suddenly it all felt right. No need to wonder, no need to wait. You said it first, but I was thinking the same, the same, the same. I was thinking the same, the same, the same. You told me every time I called you hoped I wouldn't hang up soon. I told you every quiet pause was never uncomfortable with you. All the little second guesses started sounding out of place. It's funny how the truth feels easy once it finally has a name. You leaned in a little closer, like the room had moved away. Before you finished the sentence, I already knew what you would say. We were thinking the same at exactly the same time, both pretending not to notice what was written in plain sight. We were thinking the same, no more reading every sign. You said the words I almost said, and suddenly it all felt right. No need to wonder, no need to wait. You said it first, but I was thinking the same. Maybe we were being careful, maybe careful took too long. Every small unfinished moment had been pointing here all along. No grand surprise, no sudden change, just two honest answers turning out the same. We were thinking the same at exactly the same time, both pretending not to notice what was written in plain sight. We were thinking the same, now there's nothing left to hide. You said the words I almost said, and suddenly the timing's right. No need to wonder, no need to wait. You said it first, but I was thinking the same. I was thinking the same. I knew the way you take your coffee, knew the stories you retell, knew the look you give the waiter when the service isn't going well. I knew every little habit, every joke before the end. But today you said something different, and I saw you as more than a friend. Maybe nothing really changed, maybe I just finally looked. There was something in the ordinary I had somehow overlooked. I never noticed that, the way your whole face changes when you laugh. I never noticed that you listen even when nobody asks. I knew you well, or so I thought. Then one small moment changed the picture. I never noticed that, but now I notice everything. You remembered what I mentioned from a conversation weeks ago. Then you asked me how it turned like you really wanted to know. There was no dramatic moment, no sudden minor perfect scene. Just the way you stayed beside me made the familiar feel new to me. Maybe nothing really changed, maybe I just finally looked. There was something in the ordinary I had somehow overlooked. I never noticed that, the way your whole face changes when you laugh. I never noticed that you listen even when nobody asks. I knew you well, or so I thought. Then one small moment changed the picture. I never noticed that, but now I notice everything. How did I miss it all this time? The quiet way you make a room feel easier to be inside. No big surprise, no sudden spark, just something clear that had been there from the start. I never noticed that, the way your whole face changes when you laugh. I never noticed that you always give a little more than asked. I knew you well, or so I thought. Then one small moment changed the picture. I never noticed that, but now I notice everything. Now I notice everything. Yeah, you never try to solve it, you never rush me through. You let me change the subject when I didn't know what to do. You kept the plans uncomplicated, showed up when you said you would. Made the difficult days feel smaller without pretending they were good. I didn't notice in the moment how much your calm was carrying. Some people make a promise, you made it look like everything. You stayed steady when my thoughts were moving fast. You stayed ready without asking for the past. You never needed credit, never turned it into proof. You stayed steady and made it easier to move. Not loud, not grand, just there when I needed you. You stayed steady, and I'm grateful that you do. You stayed steady, you stayed true. You knew when I was pretending that everything was fine. You didn't press for answers, you only gave me time. But when I started laughing, you didn't make it mean too much. You let the better days arrive without reminding me of what was rough. I didn't notice in the moment how much your calm was carrying. Some people fill the silence, you knew what silence had to mean. You stayed steady when my thoughts were moving fast. You stayed ready without asking for the past. You never needed credit, never turned it into proof. You stayed steady and made it easier to move. Not loud, not grand, just there when I needed you. You stayed steady, and I'm grateful that you do. Maybe trust is built in pieces in the ordinary days, in every small consistency that never asked for praise. No perfect speech, no grand display, just someone who keeps showing up in the same good way. You stayed steady when my thoughts were moving fast. You stayed ready and reminded me I'd last. You never needed credit, never turned it into proof. You stayed steady and made it easier to move. Not loud, not grand, just there when I needed you. You stayed steady, and I'm grateful that you do. I'm grateful doorway, trying not to take up space. Everyone already knew somebody. I was learning every name. Then you moved your chair a little, like it wasn't anything. Said you can sit right here beside me, and pulled me into everything. You didn't ask me for a story, or make me prove that I belonged. You simply kept the conversation open long enough to join. You made room, and the whole night open. One small move, and suddenly I wasn't outside. You made room like there was always space. Sometimes being welcomed is all it takes to change a place. No grand introduction, no careful cue. I found my way in because you made room. You made room. You made room. You made room. Made room. You passed the plate before I asked. You filled me in on every joke. When I missed the name of someone, you leaned over, spoke it low. Soon I wasn't counting minutes or rehearsing what to say. I was laughing with the others, like I had been there all day. You didn't make a big occasion, or turn kindness into proof. You only left the circle open wide enough to let me through. You made room, and the whole night open. One small move, and suddenly I wasn't outside. You made room like there was always space. Sometimes being welcomed is all it takes to change a place. No grand introduction, no careful cue. I found my way in because you made room. Maybe kindness looks like nothing to the person passing by, but a chair moved just a little can change the shape of someone's night. No spotlight, no perfect line, just a simple way of saying you can stay a while. You made room, and the whole night open. One small move, and suddenly I wasn't outside. You made room like there was always space. Sometimes being welcomed is all it takes to change a place. No grand introduction, no careful cue. I found my way in because you made room. Because you made room. You made room. The morning didn't start so smoothly. I missed a call and lost some time. The plans kept changing every hour. Nothing stayed inside the lines. But someone held the door behind me. Someone made me laugh at lunch. A song I hadn't heard in years came back at exactly the right moment. I could count the things that went wrong. I could carry every part. But tonight I think I'd rather choose the moments worth my heart. I'll keep the good part, the smile I didn't see coming, the words that made things lighter, the little things that kept me moving. I'll keep the good part and let the rest fall where it may. Not every moment has to matter for this to be a good enough day. A little laughter, a little spark. I'll leave the rest behind and keep the good part. I didn't mind at all. I noticed how the room got quieter when somebody said my name, and how an ordinary answer made the afternoon feel changed. I could hold on to the rough parts like they tell the whole story, but a day is more than everything that didn't work for me. I'll keep the good part, the smile I didn't see coming, the words that made things lighter, the little things that kept me moving. I'll keep the good part and let the rest fall where it may. Not every moment has to matter for this to be a good enough day. A little laughter, a little spark. I'll leave the rest behind and keep the good part. Maybe happiness is choosing what deserves another look, not pretending nothing happened, just deciding what to keep. No perfect ending, no flawless start. I can let the day be honest and still keep the good part. I'll keep the good part, the smile I didn't see coming, the words that made things lighter, the little things that kept me moving. I'll keep the good part and take it with me on my way. Not every moment has to matter for this to be a good enough day. A little laughter, a little spark. I'll leave the rest behind and keep the good part. I'll keep the good part. The chairs are going back in place. The final story has been told. Someone's looking for their jacket, someone's standing by the door. I thought the good part of the evening would disappear when we all left, but I can feel it moving with me like a song I